Okay, we're continuing on from our last episode, so welcome back. Alright, I activate the scanner because just in case if you get lost and you're like, where do I go? How do I get there? Just remember, your scanner,
Captain
as long as you have a
Rocco said
waypoint.
you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas.
Anyway.
Just don't touch anything.
Wow, that guy interrupted us. Yeah,
There's
just follow.
nothing quite like the view.
Oh
from the
my
Starfield
god.
ballroom.
Follow the arrows.
Breathtaking.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to her.
Let's go. So we gotta find the credentials. Not find the credentials, but we have to get credentials. We have to get. Oh, what the? Oh, I thought it was something else. I thought it was the suit we could wear.
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lines, we wish to thank you for choosing to travel.
There we go. There's our pass.
We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details in your care.
Does this lead anywhere? Just talk to random people.
Here for. Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Ugh. Positively horrid. It's a shame that the Earth ended in such a sorry state. But the Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than... This is going to be the 9th Earth sale. Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has... That's all then?
Okay.
Yeah. So, the Society, their Earth preservation. Earth is now just a barren rock. There's nothing really to preserve there, you know.
An open bar would have been
Like,
nice.
what does that mean? Oh, we're preserving Earth.
But Trident's gouging us for every
How?
credit we've got.
What do you do?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Quite a lovely starliner. When you join, they send you a small chunk of rock from the Earth itself. I keep mine on my desk. It's for the Society's high rollers. If you don't have more than 8 figures in your account, I wouldn't even bother going after the award. I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work?
There we go.
Well, that was boring.
Hello.
You're
Are
gone.
you a member of the society? Pleased to make your acquaintance. Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month.
Must be nice.
All I know is that the award is given to whomever contributed the most to the preservation of Earth as a historic landmark.
I mean, if they're keeping people from, like, building on the Earth and, you know, exploiting the old planet because now people aren't there, like, I'm sure... Long story short, there's resources, right, on the planet, still, but you could only go after certain resources. There's only certain resources available to you. Resources available to you. But that doesn't mean, like, a corporation can start up, like, a deep mining facility, you know, and actually start digging, like, into the earth and, like, really getting underneath and going like, hey, we found these leftover whatever, right? Like, they could. I mean, I'm sure not all the minerals have been taken from the earth, right? I'm pretty sure, you know. I think, though, that if anything, that's what the society does, but it just feels like it's one of those, it's just a club, an exclusive club for people with, like I said, if you don't have 8 figures, why even bother?
Donations to the society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a...
See what I mean? It's just like, oh, I'm a part of a club. It's very exclusive. No one can just get in.
Do we really need to go over this again? I honestly don't. His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Enjoy the rest of the event.
So, what brings you aboard?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events.
Sorry,
aboard
I'm
Starliner.
busy. Maybe we'll talk
The
another
society
time.
chair has really outdone herself this time.
Hello, are you a member of the society? Pleased to make your acquaintance. Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization.
See what I mean? It was brought into question.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
There we go.
The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions. Nice to have met you. So, what brings you
I
aboard?
certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner. You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the awards committee this year. The way Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
What if it's an unlock?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Nice to have met you.
Quite a lovely Starliner. The society chair has the best for the society, eh? He's been spending a lot of time with Sheila Holbrook.
Okay, so if you noticed, they say the same things.
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist.
Once you find the unlock, that's it.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this
I think
year.
it was her own child.
It's critical that the society keeps the memories of Earth alive in our hearts. I'm doing my part. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Have you tried the canapes?
So,
Horrid.
If you notice the dialogue, when you finally get the unlock, they just repeat the same lines over and over and over. We've already had that already happen 3 times on one line. We didn't have to have it happen for the other one to prove it. It is what it is. We know that to be sure. Now, we have 2 things here. Speak to Sheila about the award. Speak to Claudia Swist. Optional again, we kill Larry, which we could just go and find him. We know he's in a VIP suite somewhere, which in other words we need to find the suites, and then just, I forget how you can tell which one's the VIP suite in general.
Positively.
Oh, you know what would be really sweet though? If I have it. Oh, damn, I don't have it. This would have been sweet if I had this. Damn, I really need to unlock theft. Okay, that's out of the question.
Horrid. Is this important? I don't have a lot of... Yes, I'm extremely...
Oh, I don't like her already.
Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted. I am completely confident that... Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur. Of course, if I keep... Yes, I am. Actually, why do you ask? Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The blue diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain... Yes, it's quite marvelous, isn't it? It's far too valuable to be left anywhere else except the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I
love
have
the
much
convenience
more
of that.
important things on my agenda than to...
It's much too valuable. That's why we only leave it in the purser's office. You didn't have to release that information to me.
Please remember to obey all posted safety must.
A little social engineering, 101. When someone asks you a question like, "Hey, I can't wait to look at that trophy," it's like, "Oh, unfortunately, you're just gonna have to wait for the ceremony in order to see it." Don't offer information past that. Don't be like, "Yeah, you have to wait for the ceremony to see it." Which currently the award is sitting in the purser's office and the blah blah blah. Like, don't offer that. Don't offer that. They didn't ask that, but guess what? People do like to talk. Says the guy who's been doing this for I don't know how many episodes, but and ranted the last episode. Sorry, but yeah, don't offer information unless it's really asked of it. So if someone says, "Hey, what's your name?" Don't be like, "Hey, my name is so and so." You can give your first name if you so choose, or you can lie depending on who you're speaking to. If it's a random stranger, you don't give off your name. You can give off a fake one, and they're like, "Oh yeah, what's your last name?" It's like, okay, you're asking way too many questions, and you can be like, "Hey, you asked me for my name. What do you got? What is this, 21 questions? Are you asking me 21 questions?" You don't have to be rude about it. Just be like, "Hey, you asking me 21 questions here? You gonna buy me lunch?" Make a joke of it and be like, let them know like, "Hey, you're asking me a lot of questions. I don't feel like answering them." Versus coming out and saying, "Hey, you're asking me too many questions." If you feel like you're in a scenario where it's like, I need to get out of this, make a joke of it, make light of it. But it's a subtle way of saying, "Hey, I know what you're doing." Even if you don't know, but you're letting them know, "Hey, you need to stop asking me questions." And you keep doing that over and over and over. You keep on, deflecting in a way that is, humbling. And to let them know, quit it, cut it out. And if they keep on pursuing at that point,
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way.
So we're going to find out if we can do some social engineering here, which a lot of video games pretty much do.
Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser. Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches. In the even more unlikely event this ship is So, as you can imagine. An excellent question. My responsibility. Honestly, I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe. Is there anything else I can? Well, if you change your mind. I'm sorry. It's against Trident. I don't want to lose my... Maybe. I'm still willing to talk. I'd like to tell you. I really would. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, if you want to grab it. The slate. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
So you need a claim ID to get in here. You can't hack this. It says requires key. See? Only Holbrook claim ID. So, we gotta go talk to the lady. In order to get in here, you could... Let me see if we can.
Glad to have you aboard. On behalf of Trident Luxury Line. Oh, absolutely. The safe is in the unlikely, in the even more. So, Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Oh, I forget what. Okay, so we could try this. Okay. Now we're hidden. There we go. So there's nothing in there that'll allow us to just hack that open. I keep pressing the wrong button. So we're not going to. We can take a look around to see, you know, I've never picked up the slate from this cat, so I don't know where it would be. Door. Claudia Swist. She's the one that's having the affair with the guy that we need to find. We also need to find out where his office is. We need to find that slate for the evidence. We'll take the credit stick for damn sure.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
Yes. Yes, fine. Yeah, I've never really thoroughly explored this place, so I'm looking for the slate for what's his name. It'd be stealing if I consumed that. Is it in here? Tablet. Oh. It's gotta be this one. Kind of take our time a little bit. I mean, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? This looks like it would be an office. Captain Rokov's computer. Aha. Aha. Here we go. So we could download evidence. That's what we need to do. Offload 20 crates of furniture wasn't worth the time or money. But it's not exactly a slate. We're looking for a slate, but this is his office, though. Or I thought it was his office. This is his personal quarters.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping the ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
Yeah, but where's his office? There has to be a slate.
Not going to find better tuned engines anywhere else in the
What's her
solar
name
system.
said she found a slate. So now we're gonna look everywhere. There's not really like much to.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
Hey, cheers to that. It's free food, man. You know what I mean? Like you're sitting in front of a whatever.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing CEOs I've ever worked
on.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom. It's breathtaking.
That's true. Okay. So let's make sure. Captain's room. His room, but not his office. Old girl said he has an office.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't.
Okay, that's where we came. That's right.
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas.
Inaccessible cockpit. Okay. So where would his
You're a
office
guest of
be?
Captain Rukov, right? Welcome aboard.
Oh, I should look for a slate holder. Okay.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping the ship with triple redundancy.
Between you and me, the best.
Did I miss it entirely? That could be either a toaster or a slate holder. Wow. I love that. Did I miss it and I just walked right past it? Digiframe, tablet, no. Ah, there it is. See, I wasn't looking everywhere. Evidence. never grabbed that before, so that's what we need. Okay, so we can get the hell out of here. We're almost nearing up our time anyway.
This is one of Trident's top of the line.
I don't want to go that way. Where's the... I'm so lost. Help. Help. There we go. Okay, let's go talk to that one chick, and then we'll come back in here, and then we'll, that lady who just kind of seems... I don't understand. Maybe she's a little uptight because their ward's actually here.
Here for business?
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness... And why in good... You're starting to make a... I wish...
Ooh.
I'd like to help you. Oh, just take the damn... Listen, maybe you can keep this between us.
She doesn't want
Any
to
complaints about your crews should be directed to one of the staff.
It's kind of like I figured. So now we can come over here. Let's see if we talk to her.
Glad on behalf of Trident Luxury. Have a safe journey.
Now you can steal from here, but there's not really anything to steal. You know, you might need some things. They put some key items in here to kind of entice you, like, not to steal, but just, hey, you might need that. You know what I mean? But as you can see, you can just take it. But the other things, though, as you can see, they're red, which means we could steal them, but you know, you'd have to get past old homegirl over there. Let's read. What does that do? As soon as I saw Space Adept, I said, nope. We're not even gonna look at that. Don't even care about it. That. Okay. Now, before anything else, I want to go ahead and give you a heads up. If you want, this is what I'm going to do in between before I talk to her. Is I'm going to go to this cat's room. Because if you notice, that's very important. And then also, I'm going to go to the room of, what's his name? Which is up here somewhere. And I'm going to find his room and see if I can talk to him prematurely. But essentially I want to see if there's any other way I can do this besides going the route it wants me to do. Just so I can have a little bit of fun with it, you know? It's kind of show if there is an alternative. If there's not an alternative, then, you know, it's all kind of for nothing. Is this what's her name's? That's his, so. Doesn't seem to be in there. Anyway, I'm going to try this out. Next episode should be released in just a moment. But anyway, thank you for watching. We're going to continue this next time, and we should be able to wrap it up. But I'm going to go experiment real quick. See you soon.